free visas gone wrong. This is the result of having the free visa. It feels at times that being Thai isn't that welcome in the world. The concept of gap year doesn't exist in Thailand. The concept of self-actualization or travel to explore yourself, to grow better, backpacking, doesn't actually exist in Thailand, where the Thai people are now tired of tourists or hating on them. One of the hot news right now is the fact that now the government has changed the visa duration from 60 days to 30 days for tourists. And I think a lot of people would now have the question whether Thai people's perception towards tourists have changed, whether Thai people are now tired of tourists or hating on them. Today, I'm going to talk about this in the way that is as unfiltered as possible because there are a lot of things to say. But first off, I want to say that I think most people just don't care about this rule very much. And that is because they can't imagine the thing that they would not have the chance to get. It sounds confusing, but follow me. So when a Thai person travels abroad, most of the time, most of the countries in the world don't welcome Thai people the same way. There are a certain amount of countries where Thai people could go in without needing a visa or getting a visa on arrival. One of those are the countries in Southeast Asian region, the countries that are in the ASEAN. But let's say if a Thai person who uses the Thai passport wants to go to the US, UK, the Schengen area, Europe, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, you have to apply for visas. You can pause here and have a look at this map. The countries in red are the countries that Thai people need the visas before boarding the plane to go there. And this isn't a normal visa application. This is a visa application that requires you to prepare about a few months in advance. You have to print out your bank statement. You have to show that you have enough money. You sometimes have to show your work, your payment slip, where you're going to stay. You book hotels in advance. So it's quite a task. I remember that once I applied for a visa in a Schengen area. This is the first time I applied, so they are quite strict when you apply for the first time. But I applied to go for 9 days, and when the result came, I got a single entry 9 days visa. I managed to find this exact set visa. I actually got a 10 days one, excuse me. When I learned for the first time that people from other countries don't have to go through these processes because they are from developed countries or, they're just better with their passports. It surprises me because I thought everyone had this same problem that, you would struggle to go abroad. I learned no. So in saying that, I think when your visa got reduced from 60 days to 30 days, in comparison, a lot of Thai people would be like, no, that's not a problem, or they might not even have heard of this news. On top of that, I think that most Thai people don't understand the concept of taking a long vacation break or a long holiday. And you may be thinking, well, Thailand is the country with the most amount of holiday days per year. That is true. If you look into the stat, you would see that we have about 19 to 21 public holidays, but spread out throughout the year. On top of that, when you look into the paid leave that a Thai person could get from working with the government or working with the companies, it's about 7 to 20 days per year. So it's not a lot. And I know this for a fact because I worked for the government once and I worked for a few companies. That when a Thai person asks their bosses to get days off, it's impossible to get day off in chunk. So you can't have 20 days off at the same time. You would have to negotiate with your boss to get 3 days here, 3 days there. So most of the time, what people would do is to try to find a holidays that is attached to other public holidays. For example, it's very popular to take leaves close to the Thai New Year's or 1st of January, the Universal New Year, so that you would have a long stretch of 10 days. So when you take into account that people in this country would take such a short holiday, like 1 week or 2 week max, it makes sense that it's hard for most Thai to imagine that some other people in other countries could take holidays for a month, 2 months, 3 months, or even longer. The concept of sabbatical doesn't exist in Thailand. The concept of gap year doesn't exist in Thailand. The concept of self-actualization or travel to explore yourself, to grow better, backpacking, doesn't actually exist in Thailand. I met so many people from European countries, from the US or the UK, that have once in their life or more than once take long holidays or a gap year to explore themselves, to explore what they want. It's very rare to meet a Thai person who have that opportunity, even with the rich ones. Not only does the concept not exist, but we also have this passport visa struggle. It feels at times that being Thai isn't that welcome in the world. I mean, there are reasons for that. But still, my point is that because it's hard for us and we don't get to take long holidays, it's unfathomable to think of people who have like this long stretch of holidays. Sometimes when you run into Thai people, they would ask you, so when do you leave? And you say, I don't know. I don't plan to leave, or like 2 months or 3 months. Thai people would be like, whoa, because most Thai people, when we travel, we know exactly that we're going to arrive on this day and we're going to leave in 7 days or 14 days. Once I was traveling in Amsterdam, just in Amsterdam. I was living in the UK for a year during an Easter break, I think. I went to stay with my friend in Amsterdam for, I think, a week. I ran into a friend at a museum, my Thai friend who was in the UK at the time, and she asked me, so how long were you planning to stay here in Amsterdam and in the Netherlands? And I said, 7 days. And she said, are you planning to settle down here and have children as well? And I was like, I realized then that, yeah, Thai people don't take long holidays to the point that this 7 days seems like a century for them. In fact, it's very common to see this kind of tour companies arranging a trip to Switzerland, Austria, north of Italy, 8 days, 3 countries, 8 days, very typical of a tour that is set for Thailand. When I say all of this, I just want to say that I don't think that the government policy of reducing the visa from 60 days to 30 days actually show the perception of Thai people towards tourists. I don't think that Thai people hate the tourists more right now. I think if anything, it just shows that this is what the government determines and decides that it should happen for whatever reason. Let me talk about our sponsor quickly. Our sponsor is myself and my friend who has developed this app for you to learn Thai in a way that you can learn from word repetition and sentences that Thai people use in real life. Try it out. It's totally free. Go to SPEEKEO.com, SPEEKEO.com, and you can download the app to use for free. But I know that you have come across some Thai people who have voiced their concern about the free visa. In fact, when I, let's say, came across news about tourists gone bunker, you would see that on the at the top comments, you will see Thai people making comments, usually in Thai. So you probably have to click on the translation to see it, saying things like, free visa's gone wrong, or this is the result of having the free visa. So there were actually a number of Thai people that seems to promote for revoking the free visa completely because they think that these tourists aren't of high quality and would cause havoc in Thailand. I can't defend these Thai people, but what I'm thinking here is that I think when it comes to these sort of news and these sort of comments, I realized that people that would leave comments in these things, whether Thai or foreigners, are often the ones that are the more radical. I think there's a propensity for people that are more anti-tourism, more anti-immigrations, that would voice their concerns in the form of comments first in this sort of post. I've seen some non-Thai people that would right away attack on Thai people when they have a chance on a Facebook post, or when there was a news about bad things that Thai people do. And at the same time, I would see these Thai people that would also pick on tourists right away when there's this first thing that this one tourist has done wrong. There is a saying in Thai that one bad rotten fish makes you think that all the fish is rotten. And I think the lesson here, not just for you, but for me as well, is that sometimes we see these comments and we think that this represents the whole set of people. This represents the whole set of Western people, tourists or Thai people. But I would say, I think a lot of people are quite chill. A lot of people are quite moderate when it comes to their political ideology or what they think about things. But most people that are like this often just leave the comment sections alone most of the time. Perhaps I think we could chime in a bit more to help reduce the radicalness of things. But yeah, I think this is the way it is. Every time you have to read this comment, just remind yourself that, yeah, these comments tend to be radical and doesn't actually reflect the true colors or the opinion on average of how Thai people or how foreigners think of Thai, vice versa. Now I want to explore a bit on people that might be hating on tourists or hold grudge against tourists or anti-tourists. These comments on this Facebook post. I would say, yeah, they are. Some of these people are affected by tourists directly. I would say a lot of them might be living in the areas that there are a lot of people immigrating from other countries. For example, I think there's a lot of things that are going on in Got Phangan at the moment. In the south of Thailand, there's an influx of certain nationalities that go there. There's a lot of nominee investment. Okay, so I'm just going to stop here. In fact, I have actually filmed the entire episode, and when I rewatched myself, I realized that this part where I talk about how some of the Thai people might harbor this sense of anti-foreigners or anti-tourist a bit delicate. And to be fair, I think I need more time to gather my thoughts and produce a new video for it. So the new video that I will specifically talk about this group of Thai people that might be anti-tourist will come out in the next week. If you want to ensure that you would get to watch that video, then make sure you click the bell button so that you get the notification. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me in this episode. And don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to this channel if you like more of this content.